It doesn't work for necessarily every single person because it takes me to the thing I was talking about earlier with improperly fit clubs. Like your clubs are fit for you, and your clubs are fit for you because what they are is a perfect length club to get your spine in that proper position. Um, and what I want, the biggest thing I wanted to finish in, and you know this too from me and with yourself, I want you to come here to the range. Don't spend hours unless you like to, because it is a workout, but come here with a purpose. Practice with that purpose. So if you're here and you're trying to get you to get closer to the ball and work on that stance, work on that 7 iron that you thought you couldn't hit. You know you can. So work on that. Give yourself that target and do that. That's your purpose today is to hit 10 shots to the white flag that are a tight draw with yourself too, because you tend to over, as I call it, overcook the ball or hook it as you get tired because you'll start to pull the club down with that right hand more. So we want to get you to feel like you're swinging out, and come here and try and give yourself a very gettable goal, something that you can do, just like we did with the chipping clinic, is you giving yourself that 5 or that 10, 20, 30, 40-yard shots to get into a specific area. Most people do not focus on their irons enough, and that's why I'm spending a lot more time at the end to talk. The only reason why I got into the PGA is because I was able to hit every iron in my bag prior to my back getting. So I'll just play 3 iron to a sand wedge. I would never use a driver. But people don't spend enough time on their irons. They're focused on drivers and distance. The marketing on TV tells them to be that way. Work on your irons. Any schmuck can hit a driver. I've told you this too. You can hit any. You can give me. I used to do this all the time. I'd go to a demo day for Callaway, and a woman would say, "Oh, this driver doesn't work very well," and I'd take it from her and I'd hit it dead straight, 250 yards. It doesn't matter the driver as long as you've got that proper swing, and it is a different driver swing than the iron swing. But I want you to work on your irons because you have the member coming up. You need to hit those iron shots. And I,
Especially with his tee shot.
well, you do the same thing on your tee shot. Well, your iron shot is the same thing. If you keep that simple thing in mind, and the next clinic is woods, but it's the same thing we were talking about because you're true upright here with your driver and almost rigid. So when you come through, you're swinging here. The ball's, remember how it would always go right in this low shot, but we'll get that.
The next one will be all fairway woods.
It'll be driver fairway.
Oh,
And I
great.
think in the meantime, work on this because to be honest with you, say you're not hitting your driver well and you're in the trees and you've got and it's playing you're playing alternate shots. Say I think you do.
Well, you're going to have a challenge with me next time because I can hit. He knows it. I can hit my 7 wood, my 5 wood, my 3 wood off the fairway, and I'll hit that 200, 180, 170 yards. All three of us. Get with a driver, pop it up, triple it.
Earlier, I should have had it rolling to show you. You're the only issue that we're going to run into is and I don't want to. I'm not going to change my theories. I want you to work on your irons, but and even if it means going out and playing golf together, and you don't hit anything but irons, even off the tee. So you take us. So you go even on the bog. What is it? Seventh hole. That's got that crap in the middle, and so you hit from the white tees. So you hit a 5 iron, whatever, off the tee. You hit another iron short or another iron over. But I want you to play your irons because when you hit those well, you'll hit anything. But you'll hit that driver better. We'll get you from coming here this way and hitting down on that driver to getting you to hit coming here, same swing, to coming through and having you finish higher and getting more height on that golf ball. Well, I promise you, I'll get you right.
Eric, as always, thanks, Eric. A lot to take away.
It's too much. Don't know. Yeah.
I think
Let me turn this off. That's the only